Basically, in South Africa, when you sit in the middle front seat with the next to the driver, it is your responsibility to count the money. It is crazy, and if you don't have change, that's your problem. You need to figure something out. You need to keep asking passengers for change, like it's your job.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna share our crazy Uber stories that we have. So yeah, we know a lot of us are now, everybody's going with Uber, and there's like so many crazy drivers or crazy customers, because I also drive Uber. So I'm gonna tell a couple of stories that happened to me like while I was driving other people, and yeah,
and for me also, like, I use Uber. So I've had like crazy, like, especially if you Uber pool and you have like these people that are always angry. People in this world are angry, you guys. Like, it's so crazy. Like, people are so angry. It's unbelievable for no reason. So yeah, we're gonna share like a couple of stuff that we've both experienced. So yeah.
the first story that happened to me, to say that it's crazy story, was I was going early to work, and my job was like really far away. I need like 45 minutes with Uber. So I was trying to call him, and there's no cars. It was very hard to find, but after like 15 minutes somebody answer, and he was like 10 minutes from me. So I come down. It was like 6 in the morning, maybe 5 something, and I was already late because I couldn't find Uber so long. So like, I'm in the car, and he's like, hello. He put the application, and then he see that he need to drive like 45 minutes to bring me there. That's good money for him. Oh my god, he just go crazy. Like, no, I cannot drive you. Like, go out. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm gonna like be late for my work. I'm gonna get fired, And we start fighting there. Like, he don't want to drive me, and I didn't know why. Like, I didn't understand. And yeah, then we start fighting, but in the end, yeah, he had to drive me because I was really upset. And yeah, I was really upset because I can get fired. So he was very rude, yeah. But yeah, on the end he drove me there. It wasn't that good ride, but yeah, that was one of them.
And this other time, we rented a car, and we had to like take it back and stuff. And we came home. We wanted to come home,
yeah. So
we called this Uber, and we can see like this guy is like on the next street. He just needs to come around and then come get us like 2 minutes away. And we see it's been 2 minutes for like 6-7 minutes,
yeah.
And we're like, what's happening? So Aki decides to call this guy, and he's like, no, I'm still getting something at Chipotle. I'm coming.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Like, you're getting something at Chipotle, like.
Yeah, like, why would you
Bruh.
accept
turn your application off. And for me, Nashem, I complain a lot. Like, I don't play. Like, Uber offices probably knows me. Like,
yeah.
If I rate a driver 5-star, you really have to be exceptional. So it's like, that was really, really, really bad. So we canceled the ride, yeah?
Yeah, I was upset because when you cancel the ride, then you cannot complain. Like, so I started driving Uber and Lyft, and I never have these problems with my customer. You just do normal stuff, and it's very easy, I pick up yesterday one guy, and he's like, you're not gonna believe what happened. I come in Uber, and this guy tore me out. And I said, why he tore you out? He said like, because this guy knows some way that doesn't show on the navigation. So he said to the driver, don't follow navigation, just go right. And Uber driver let him go out. And he's like, what? Go out. So he go out, I pick him up, and usually I don't like when people like telling me where to go. I don't care, I don't mind. You can tell me like if you have some way to go. I know my navigation is gonna show me the fastest way. But some people think they know better.
But sometimes it doesn't show you the fastest way. Like, when I go to work, it always wants to take them through like the plaza, and there's a road that goes straight to work, but it wants to take them all around where there's traffic lights and like traffic lights and like traffic, and there's like literally a road that they can go through, and it puts them straight to work. But it always says this. So every time they get to that point, I'm like, no, don't follow this. I'm going to this road.
I don't know. I think on Waze you you can put it go a longer way, but I don't think nobody do that. And I don't know. Every time when somebody said to me something, he was wrong. Never I had like to come early because somebody gave me direction. It was always opposite. Other more story that happened was I pick up 3 kids, so 2 guys and 1 girl, and they come in the car and they're like drive home, and I look back, I see they're like very drunk. I see this guy with open head, like he have like his head like here underneath under the up from the eye, it's like open. There's like, you know, the blood is coming. They're like you, and I was confused. So I was like, when you say home, you mean hospital, yeah? And he's like, no, let's go home. And I'm like, but you know that his head is like half open, you know? And he's like, no, he's gonna be okay. And I'm like, are you crazy? You're not gonna be okay? Like, tell me, you know, where's the hospital, you know? So I started, you know, speaking with them, and they're like, they didn't even know how it happened, because he was somewhere alone drunk. Did he fight or he fall? Nobody know. So yeah, on the end, we had like, I had to drive them to the hospital, and yeah, it was bloody. I had to stop them to puke. That happened all the time, like Friday, Saturday, a couple times where they were puking in my car, but I just give them the bag so nobody like puke directly in the car. Yeah, but that's the bad side, you know.
You know, our taxis are like mini buses, right? And every time, like, everyone avoids sitting at the front seat, because like it's the driver, it's you, it's somebody else, and there's another person. So every time there's a guy, let's say there's a guy and the driver, if you're a girl and there's only that space left, like there's no way he's gonna move to the middle. Like, a girl needs to be in the middle. So every time you get to a taxi and you see that's just one spot left, like, I dread it, because especially if like a taxi is like 9 rand 50, you know, or like, if you're not, I mean, they expect you to count the money, so everyone brings their money to you, and it's your job like to count the money. And if you don't have change, like, you tell the driver's like, what should I do? And it's like, what the fuck, like, this is your money, like, this is not even my responsibility. So it's like, basically in South Africa, when you sit in the middle front seat with the next to the driver, it is your responsibility to count the money. It is crazy. And if you don't have change, that's your problem. You need to figure something out. You need to keep asking passengers for change, like it's your job. So I hate that so much. Like, you need to calculate, because people will give you money like 4, 3, you know, and you need to count 3 950s. And sometimes people give you like 59. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. South Africans comment.
Yeah.
And
we had
then,
similar when we go, like, when we travel like when I was traveling to my college, and we are like in the van, and usually it's like that, because the driver is always like driving, and he don't have time like to take all of this, so they always ask somebody else to like put the names. And
for us, they don't even ask you, like, you know, when you take that spot, that's it. Like, that's your job. And another thing is like, sitting at the back seat, when you see like chubby ladies, oh my god, and they look at how, like, say you're sitting next to like the back seat, the seat before, and they see that you're tiny, and there's like maybe another man or like big person that wants to go, but the only space is at the, they will move you, baby. They will tell you, hey, Manasisi, move, go to the back. And now you are cramped, like you can't even breathe, and you like this. The struggle, guys, the struggle. And another incident that happened to me was, I was going home from school, and I was in the taxi, back seats, 4 people sitting, and I was so tired. Like, it's this nice sleep that you can't control. Like, you try to open your eyes, you try to like do this, nothing helps. And oh my god, I started like drooling. I don't know how, but I was sleeping and I started drooling, and I felt my drool touch my hand, and I woke up in shock, like, ew, like, that's so disgusting, like. And I looked to see if anyone saw me, but everybody was asleep, so I was happy. But that's so embarrassing. And the other time, I'm sorry babe, I told you I have a lot. And the other time, like if you like wanna get off, right, you will say short left, you know, to get off at the next left, or short right, or after robots traffic lights. If you say short left, the driver will not stop. Like, you need to say please, like you need to beg them. Like, South African taxi drivers are the deal. Like, those guys are fearless. Like, they are crazy. They are so rude, so disrespectful. Not all of them, but majority is very disrespectful. But it's always fun, like being in a taxi, and there's always drama, like passengers fighting. Like, I don't know if it's only in South Africa, but like he said, in Serbia there's something similar to that. But like, tell us your stories, guys. Like, there's so many crazy stories. But the worst for me is that one when I said you have to sit in the middle and it's your job to count the money. It's your responsibility to get change for everybody. He just wants his money. He will tell you, my money is 150 rands, so you will need to give him 150. What you do with the rest and how people get their change is your job. It's not his responsibility, which sucks because
Yeah, so that's nice stories from United States and South Africa. That's our crazy stories. You can comment, subscribe, and like the video. And in comment you can write some of your stories. If there are some crazy story, we would like to hear it.
We're gonna be back with some more crazy stories. We love you guys. Mwah! Bye.
Bye.